Every one of these orange dots is an Amazon seller. And if I highlight it, I can see how much revenue they're doing in a month and what their business name is. And I get a really quick idea as far as where their revenue is built out.
But if I would have this tool to preach to all my customers, I swear most of them will succeed within a week.
Research that would normally have taken us hours.
Or days, or months.
Yeah, we've done.
Now we are starting to spy.
Yep, exactly. So it's a game changer. So if you're looking to compete with somebody, or looking to even just understand consumer habits.
Yeah, of course they do, but not everybody knows what to do with this data, and you guys figured it out pretty well. Hey guys, Amazon Made Simple and Izabella Ritz from Ritz Momentum was here, and Michael White from the very interesting software that you probably heard before, but I'm sure you don't know about a lot of features that they're presenting, and they actually invented into their software, which is helping you not just to search for the product on Amazon, but you can actually spy on your competitors on a live time. So, Michael, thank you for joining me today. And it's an honor because it's pretty hard to talk to Scott, the owner of the company, but he's a great dude and he gave us a pretty nice promotion and he tagged us after Prosper, which we are really, really thankful for. So thank you and welcome to this podcast for Russian speaking community, which probably never knew that they will be able to learn from you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate this time. Super excited to collaborate. I love talking with other Amazon entrepreneurs about how they're going to be able to find more success. And that's what SmartScout's all about, is working smarter, not harder. That's our emphasis here. So hopefully
we're much in here
tips for today.
Sounds good. So you told me you guys have an awesome tool that is helping people to start their wholesale business. And everybody knows that I'm usually preaching only private label. So because wholesale is not prohibited, it's actually a pretty good start for a lot of sellers. We just have to know some rules and we have to follow the right path when we're launching the products on Amazon with the wholesale. So please tell us more how to do that and how to do that profitable using SmartScout. And from there, we will jump and dive into the private label and SmartScout together.
Awesome. Fantastic. Here, let me go ahead and show you what I'm looking at here. So quick, powerful insights on SmartScout right now. So this is our map. The top 1,000 sellers on Amazon and where they're located. We can actually zoom in a little bit just so you can see kind of more what we're actually looking at here. So let's zoom into Los Angeles. Every one of these orange dots is an Amazon seller. And if I highlight it, I can see how much revenue they're doing in a month and what their business name is. And so,
oh my land.
Yeah. So Goalie Nutrition, they're doing $9 million a month on Amazon. So we've talked about a little bit about spying. Well, with SmartScout, I can actually see what they're doing. Where is that revenue coming from? What products are making them successful, but also what brands are making them successful. So let's look at offers. Let's see what products they're selling. So
you can even see their revenue share.
Yep.
And you can see their token. Oh my gosh. It's insane.
Yeah. So this is the Goalie brand. This brand, I've seen them sold at Walmart and other places.
And TJ Maxx all the time.
Yep, TJ Maxx all the time. And yeah, we can see that it looks like they've done a good job of dominating their own brand. So they actually keep it pretty clean. I can see, of course, what brands they're selling, Goalie and Goalie Nutrition. And then I can see what their brand estimate is. So this is just some powerful information. I can see.
Is it per month or it's per year?
Per month. This is the monthly
revenue. I was thinking.
So they're doing about $9 million a month, so about $100 million a year in revenue. So that's just one example. Now, so the map is interesting, right? But what's even more powerful than the map is I can actually search through Amazon sellers. So here we are going to see, so let me hit search real quick. Let's pull up Amazon sellers. So here's 900,000 Amazon sellers. And they are ranked.
Where do you see that? Where is this number of 900? Oh, no, okay, on the bottom.
The bottom. So we have 900. So this page is the top 1,000 of the 900,000 highest revenue Amazon sellers.
Okay.
And I can do the same thing with any of them. I can look at Top Shoes US and I can say, well, show me what offers, show me what products you're selling. And it's going to show me what their buy box percentage is, what their monthly revenue is. And I get a really quick idea as far as where their revenue is built out. So here's something really powerful that I can do as a wholesaler. So suppose I'm just jumping in and I want to find someone else who's already a successful wholesaler. Well, then what I'm going to do is I can actually go ahead and I can apply some filters. So a successful wholesaler in my mind is someone who probably is selling at least, let's say at least 15 different brands.
Okay, number of brands selling. Okay.
So we can apply filters across this. And then I can, so yeah, I did off of the number of brands selling. They're selling at least 15 brands. And if I'm gonna learn from them, I want them to be selling at least 50 different products.
Okay.
Okay. So now at the top here, we're seeing like the big boys. Like obviously Amazon.com does 11 billion a month in sales. And maybe we're like, well, look, I'm not gonna
just pennies.
What was that?
It's just pennies. It's nothing.
Yeah, that's how Jeff Bezos is paying for his yacht right there.
Yeah, per day, per one day.
Yeah. So now what we can do is, so what I'd like to do here is I'm actually going to jump and see. So this is still showing me the top 1,000. I want to see the next 1,000 because we're going to find more of the businesses that are a little bit smaller and more businesses that I can maybe relate to and learn from. Okay, so let's talk about these columns a little bit. So Sincerely Hers, they have 19 brands. So full brand coverage means that you're the dominant seller of the brand, or so you're 60% of the time you're the one selling a brand. This usually means there's a relationship there. And then the number of brands selling is just how many brands you're selling total. So about half of their brands they have a relationship with, and they have 6,000 different products they're selling. So they're doing $800,000 a month in revenue, which I would be thrilled with, right? So let's look at what's making them successful. First, let's look at what brands they're selling. And this is actually looking really good. See how many of these are actually small numbers. So these two here, and we can actually rank this. Let's look at what their highest. So there's definitely some products where they're dominant, right? And there might not be opportunity for me to hop in. But then there's other products where they're only selling 43% of this
specific brand. Yep.
And they're getting 17,000 a month. So that means there's opportunity for me to come in here.
So here we can see the number is 1410. What is this number talking to us about? Is it the number of offers under one ASIN, or is the total number of offers?
The total number of offers. So they're on 1,410 different products.
So 1,410 products are making them 17,000 in revenue.
So yeah, total, yes. So
okay.
So they're currently selling that many. They're on that many different ASINs right now within the brand.
Okay. So I believe if we will check the brand like Mark Vollstein and probably Associates, and they have just 59, and those 59 are making them 22,000, and it's also with the same range, 43%, yep. Which does make sense that probably we should take a look here, right?
Yeah.
It's something that's small.
And what's super powerful here is we can actually go a step further down, and I can actually see like, well, actually, let's look at who else sells this brand.
I wish I have this software when I was teaching people, and I was teaching people already a while ago. It's been I stopped a year ago. But if I would have this tool to preach to all my customers, I swear most of them will succeed within a week. Then, it's probably time to, come back to teach them a little bit more, because it's insane. Like what I see, what you're showing me right now, it's like blowing my mind.
Yeah, and what's so powerful here is, so we're finding these brands, and then when we find good wholesale brands, like let's look into Dendaco. I want to see the other sellers, because the other sellers are also probably going to be wholesalers. So let's go to DD Gifts and let's look and see, well, what brands is DD Gifts selling? And from there, we can go step by step, and we're finding more brands to sell. Let's actually go back to the top really quick here. And let's find somebody who I think is even more of a, okay, so Sparkle Gardens, only 7 of the 81 brands they sell do they have look like a relationship with. So these guys are going to have lots of opportunities for us. So let's look at the brands that they sell. So the HC companies, they're getting $73,000 a month, and they're only at 12% of it. So let's have a look and see, okay, well, who else sells this? So Amazon's on it, which isn't a good sign for us, right? So maybe we don't want to
we don't want to go there.
Yeah. So let's actually go back. And that's what's powerful with this, is it's just saving us so much time. So let's go back to other brands, and let's see. Let's check out Hydrofoam and see who's selling that. Once again, Amazon's there. So let me actually show you another powerful tool. We can actually come over to our brands tool, and I can actually search for brands that don't have Amazon.
Yeah, a question here. When you've been in this feature right now, are you able to actually filter, like show me the brands where Amazon is not there?
Yes. So here's our brands tool. I'm going to hit search. It's going to show us a little over 1 million brands on Amazon. So 1.6 million brands. And I can filter right here. Here's the Amazon in stock rate. And I can say, I only want to see brands where the max we see Amazon is 15%.
Okay.
And now I've got a list of 1.1 million where that's the case. And then from here, we can do other things like to figure out, well, are they likely to let me sell? So I want to find people who average number of sellers is at least 2 sellers. So I know there's at least another seller selling that product. And then
that's interesting.
Yep. And then I'm going to hop in here, and let's just take a look. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to say, so this is our dominant seller. If we identify that someone's consistently the top seller, they appear in this column. I'm going to say, I don't want any of them. Okay, so here's 10,000 brands where there's at least 2 sellers. There's no dominant seller, and Amazon is on the listing less than 15% of the time. So these are brands that I can be pretty confident in selling wholesale. I can see what the average price is. And then I can hop in here and let's take a look at this one real quick here, and let's see their products.
So when you're doing all this research, is it any chance at the same time to be able to see who is authorizing the sales and who is the dealer ship, like not the dealership, oh my gosh, not the dealership, who is the selling them this product, like where you can actually purchase them, having all these invoices? Yeah.
So at this point in
time,
we currently don't have any suppliers listed currently. Actually, let me double check. We don't have any suppliers listed currently. Let's go back here really quick.
Because if you add suppliers list there, then it will be golden. Then genuinely speaking, you can raise the price for your software within one day and
Yep.
people will just keep buying it, not stop. And I can tell you, I can help you with the audience because our audience is super thankful for this specific approach. And like I had a lot of customers who've been succeeding in selling third-party seller as a third-party seller, and they've been learning from me like for a month or two just to understand how all the system works. And this tool is golden. No, it's brilliant. It's just like it's priceless. It's worth it to learn how to use it because it's a key to succeed.
So here's a golden brand for somebody to reach out to is Dr. Bronner's, right?
Okay.
So this person is only selling 2%. They got 2% of the estimated sales. They're doing 70,000 almost a month in sales. And there's 159 different sellers. So I'm pretty confident that you can hop on here and be the 160th seller. Figure out which products you want to be under, which products you want to cover. Yeah, so that's just a little bit about how you can find these wholesale opportunities using SmartScout. As you can see, within just a couple of minutes, we were able to do research that would normally have taken us hours.
Or days, or months.
Yeah, 4 days. And now we have plenty of brands to go after, to look into. Once again, we just rinse and repeat. Once we find people who are likely wholesalers, we go ahead and we say, okay, well, what other brands are they selling? What other brands could we look into? And here's 38 brands that they're selling that maybe we should look into selling ourselves.
That's awesome. It took us how many minutes? Probably 7 minutes. Yep. And you just showed us everything, how like you can start your business on Amazon from scratch. To be able to be on Amazon probably within a week or two, depends on how fast your supplier will ship it. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Okay, so please, before we will start searching for the private label and learn about the private label and how to start the private label business on Amazon, if nobody did yet, what subscription contain this feature that you just showed us?
Yeah, so the wholesale features that we've been using here comes at just it's our basic package, just $97 a month.
And we should start at the brands, right? When we start searching.
Either the brands or the sellers. So you can either find a brand that's likely to let wholesalers in, or you can find a seller who's likely a wholesaler and then learn from them. So either the seller search or the brand search are great ways to go about this.
Okay, wonderful. Of course, I have a lot of questions, but we will not dive deeper right now. We will dive deeper later because we have more podcasts and more videos coming with Michael. So right now we're going to stick with the agenda, and now we're jumping into the private label. So how should I find the product on Amazon that I want to sell, for example, for $39, and I want to have high demand and low competition, and I will also want to customize this product?
Yep.
So please tell us.
Awesome. So I've got this page loading. This is actually where I would start. This is our subcategories page. So what this is showing me is where sales are across all subcategories on Amazon. So home and kitchen does $6.3 billion a month on Amazon. Now, where this gets really powerful is we can actually start digging in layer by layer. And I can learn that kitchen and dining does 3.4 billion of that. Small appliances does 800 million of that. Specialty appliances does 132 million. And then vacuum sealers does 34 million. Just by peeling back the layers of the onion, we can understand better where opportunity lies. So let's go back to your question then. So what we can do here is we can go and we can actually apply certain filters here. So first off, over here, let's go to average price. And let's say that we want our average price to be between $30 and $50. Okay. And then, so this is showing me in the quesadilla and tortilla makers, that seems to be where our average price is at $44. And this actually might be worth taking a look. So let's just go off of that for just to start things off here.
Yeah.
So let's look at the brands.
It doesn't mean we have to find the product that everybody are going to sell. We just have to learn the approach.
Yep. So this is the quesadilla and tortilla makers. So these guys they have 18% of the market share. This is what's really powerful, is we can see who has what percentage of the market share in tortilla makers. So these guys have 18%. They're doing $500,000 a month. And then we have
probably not every single restaurant is making tortillas for $500,000 a month.
Oh yeah, exactly. So we can get a quick view of how this area works. And there's plenty of even small ones. You know, this is doing less than 1% of it, and they're doing $20,000 a month in revenue. And they got less than 1% of the market share. So we can go through, we can analyze, we can see how many different sellers. This is actually very powerful because we can actually filter through who's private label and who's not. Because obviously, if they're just a brand, I'm actually not as worried about competing with them if they're allowing wholesalers, right? They're probably not taking Amazon as seriously as they should be. So let's actually go ahead and say average number of sellers. Let's max it out at 2.
Yeah, because it's probably like Amazon warehouse and the actual seller. Correct.
Yep. So now we're looking at the actual private label competition here. And we're seeing that there's maybe 3 that have achieved well over 1%. And then everyone else is pretty small. So it looks like there's actually plenty of opportunity to come in here and build a product. And we can see what their number of units sold is per month. And just get a quick estimate as far as, I'm going to move the average price over here just to make it easier for us. So you can see their average price, how many units they're moving. It looks like Uno Casa is actually, they've made kind of more of a premium product. So we can even let's look further. Let's look at their products. Let's see where are their sales actually coming from. Okay, so they have some more expensive ones.
Okay, yeah, and those are pretty heavy. Do we have any filter here where we can adjust the weight?
Let me double check.
Just making sure that we're looking to the products that are lightweight or at least under 1 kilogram, which is like under 2 pounds.
Let me see. It looks like we actually currently do not have that as a filter on this side of things. But you're right. The weight here would be would make things very difficult for us. So let's actually take a step back and let's look at the next subcategory that's recommended to us.
Yep.
So there's personal size, and we can go down the chart. So we have. Here, I'm going to pull up over what's in our average. Let's see. Let's look at tabletop wine racks. Let's get a quick view. Because this is going to be let's take a quick look at their products.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. The only thing here is the buy box price is $249, which is actually weird. We probably should take a look on a listing and make sure that it's sometimes $249 is something like used like new or it's actually unavailable.
Yeah, that's Here, let's actually go ahead and filter this out. And I don't want to see anything that's less than $20.
Yep. So we can use here a lot of different filters that will actually help us to that will help us to find the right product with all our requirements. And the moment like we start looking at it, we have each individual filter that will help us to dive into the niche that we actually want to go to.
Yep. Yep, exactly. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the brands here. So obviously True is so one thing, True is not private label, right? They definitely, and this definitely isn't their focus. So let's actually go ahead and let's do our filter again. And let's figure out who seems like a likely private label company. Gift-A-Girl, let's look into them because they obviously sell 86,000 in this subcategory, but that doesn't mean that that's all that they sell. So let's take a look and see where all their sales come. Because yeah, they sell 1.3 million a month. So this is just one of the many categories they're in.
So warm in my soul number.
Yeah. Oh, I know, that's powerful. And most of it's actually in gardening pots. So maybe we should take a look at gardening pots and see what's going on there. Except for these are probably going to be pretty heavy.
Well, not all of them. Some of them are mostly for the decoration. And probably this is the way how we can actually take a look into the products with the gardening is good when you're looking at the decors. And people are crazy about the decors. And when you're, if you will start looking at the, for example, trends, you will find out that the Central America is one of the most active buyers with all this garden decor because the farms are all there. So we probably can take a look there.
That's very interesting. So this is loading. So I'm going to actually go back here and we can keep looking around real quick here. So let's go back to their dashboard. And then let's look at some of their products. Just curious to see like the top products. Okay.
Oh, I love it. I actually know this seller. And if you will go a little bit, if you'll scroll down, some of them are doing very good on Amazon. This one is selling pretty nice.
Wow.
This seller, they're actually doing great. They started with just, I believe, 3 pots, and then they scale it as a variations with like for every single occasion, like Christmas, New Year, Mother's Day, Father's Day, gift for her, gift for him, like everything. And they created it just based on these pots, and they're selling pretty good. Wow. So the idea, this one is too. So the idea was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Wow, that's powerful. So let's here. I want to go head back to our subcategory real quick here. Or sorry, head back to the brands within our subcategory. There's Gift-A-Girl, home gifts. Let's go to wine bars. And let's see what other products they're selling.
There are? Yeah.
Yep. So this is actually a great example. So now we're going to actually use a different tool. So here's what I'm going to actually snag this ASIN, and then we're going to come over to our traffic graph. So we've done.
Now we're starting to spy. Yep.
Yep. Exactly. So if we've decided, hey, I want to hop into, because this is not a difficult product to produce, right? This is not like they're not breaking any. This isn't anything crazy, and
you just have to make sure they're not sleeping on a table.
Yep, just those 2 little products. Let's look at the size. Real quick here.
I like the red heel there.
Yeah.
You just bite together.
Yeah, this is a great little product. 1.3 pounds.
Perfect.
And look how small that is. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. And look at the bestseller rank. How many reviews are here?
Just 41.
Just 41.
Nothing crazy.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So
This is
$80.
awesome.
This is an amazing product.
And
So
what is the revenue for this product per month?
$40,000.
40,000. Guys, it's insane. Like you can tell, like this listing has 5 variations and $40,000. Let's see if one of those ASINs has like lower price, which is like given them, and they also have a clip coupon. Did you see Amazon changed it? I believe yesterday or the day before. This clip coupon, it's not orange anymore. Now it's green, and it's not actually super visible.
Yeah, I don't love it. I don't love it at all.
Well, they're trying to make more fair purchases, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the price of the 79. Actually, you know, it's confusing, like $79. Let's see if the competitors are selling for the same price, just to make sure we're not leading people to the wrong direction. And if the competitors are selling for the same price, we're not. Then it's probably one of the products that we can launch on Amazon as a private label and actually build the whole line of the same similar products, this one related.
So let's go back to the brands here, and our average price. The average price here is accurate. So wine bars is obviously up at 79. Most of them are selling it for a lot cheaper, but they're not like the exact same type of product. So let's look at the products and kind of get a feel for where things fit across the board. We have like some cheaper, simpler things. Interesting.
Yep. But sometimes, again, when you're selling these type of products and you're selling them like for a very miserable price, you are doing it with a purpose. So if we're not going to dive into this selling strategy, but sometimes you are selling it cheap just to make sure you have more reviews, more feedbacks, positive feedbacks, you have your rank lower. And like when you're lowering your rank and you're doing the brand campaign at the same time, you're just ranking your store on the top Amazon sellers. So Amazon is just helping you rank other products as well. So yeah, I love it.
It's interesting because you look at the number of cells, and this product is getting the same number of cells as the other products, but they've just realized that like the price tolerance is high. So that's what they've gone with.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's it's awesome. So generally speaking, we promised to find the product with this range, and we did. So we spent probably like 20 minutes to search for this product. And this is everything you're supposed to know about, like, okay, I want to start business on Amazon. Where should I start? Of course, it's just the beginning, but this beginning is supposed to be right. If you guys are looking for the product that you want to scale in the future and you don't want to fail, you have to know additional rules. But the basics supposed to be followed in the very, very beginning. And if you use SmartScout, you can tell it's not pretty hard. Like you're just following steps 1, 2, 3, and then you don't have to be a genius to find the product. You just have to learn how to use this platform and hear about learning the platform. Michael, tell me please if you have any learn yellow buttons that will help people learn how to do everything, all these tricks that you just did, that you just showed us.
Yep, we have a great button here in the corner, and we have 4 videos coming out all the time, and I can click on it. I can it's loading funny, but I could watch a video and it's going to show me exactly how to use this tool. We have more trainings, more videos coming out all the time to help us learn even more. I'll have to get them subtitled in Russian so that we can maybe get them translated as well.
Well, the moment we'll release this specific podcast, it will be with the Russian subtitles.
Perfect.
And I will send you and I will share with you the link so you will be able to share on your platform, because high likely you have at least one Russian speaking who does not speak English and who is using the translator to actually understand what is going on the platform. So we're here to help you and you're here to help our customers. And before we will finish today, before we'll end this webinar/podcast, could you please show us a little bit what we're waiting and what we're expecting in the next session? when we will dive into the magical traffic graph.
Awesome. So let's continue with the idea that we're going to compete with that wine holder. So I'm going to use the ASIN.
So you already prepared.
Yep. So I already grabbed the ASIN from earlier. It actually didn't. Here, let me try that again.
Well, when I was checking traffic graph, I find out that not every single product actually doing the ads with the ASIN, but in this case, that's why you have ad spy and traffic graph. So let's just check another product.
Yeah. So let me explain what's happening here. So this is actually going off of the basic search, which is keto chocolate. So what it's done is it is showing us what are the top products if we were to search for keto chocolate, and then it's showing me what the organic traffic is. So every purple line is a product that if I went to go buy it, it would recommend that I buy this product as well. So if I went to go buy this product right now, it would tell me, hey, customers also bought this product. So what this is telling me is it's telling me what patterns Amazon's already identified that consumers follow. By using these patterns, you can get ahead of your competition. So if I was looking to launch a campaign and I wanted to compete with this product, here is a list of the 136 items that currently send organic traffic to the product I'm looking to compete with. I should place ads on all of these. If you already have a brand, you should plug it in and make sure that you're placing ads on all the products that Amazon's already identified as that they're sending you organic traffic. That's just something very basic you could do. You can even do a minimum ad spend on each of them, but that's just something that you should just do. If Amazon's already telling you that this type of consumer likes your product, then you should take advantage of that. And that's what this tool lets you do.
It's insane. And I can tell you what. When we recently created one of the campaigns for our customer, I decided to check it out, like how this specific tool will help us. And we actually used the ASINs from the traffic graph, and we included this ASINs into the campaign, and it worked. So it's just 2 minutes, helped us increase or just achieve additional sales for our customer that we recently launched on our Amazon hands-free plan. So yeah, it's a proven strategy that like you can use this traffic graph not just to spy, but you actually it's very practicable, and you can apply it immediately to increase your sales that you already have or you're going to increase inside of your existing Amazon account.
Yeah, it's a game changer. So if you're looking to compete with somebody or looking to even just understand consumer habits, it's a powerful tool for you to wander around and use.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people are saying, oh, everybody has access to Amazon data right now. Yeah, of course they do, but not everybody knows what to do with this data. And you guys figured it out pretty well. Okay, so Michael, thank you so much for showing all this magic inside of the SmartScout. And I'm happy to see you probably like in a couple of weeks. So we are going to show how to use traffic graph, how to use ad spy, and for people who already selling on Amazon and who wants to increase their sales, we will actually show you how to find the winning keywords for your Amazon PPC campaign that you will be able to rocket your sales within the days 24 to 48 hours.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, could you please stop share the screen that people will see us together? So hope you enjoyed, and guys, I hope you enjoyed too. Under this video, you can find the link. Do you have any special offer for my subscribers?
Yes, we do. Let me find the coupon code real quick here.
I think it's Bella 50.
I believe so. Let me double check here.
Yeah, we talked actually about a month ago, and I believe it's Bella 50. It's not, if it's not Bella, it's Bella 50, right? Yeah,
Bella 50 will give you $50 off.
Yeah, so it will give you $50 off for the first month, right?
Yep, that is correct.
And And if I'm not missing up something, it's like 7 days free trial.
Yep, 7-day free trial is included, so you can play around with it, figure out how you're going to use it. We're super excited for you guys to be able to hopefully scale and grow your business and search a little bit smarter.
Yeah, Amazon is a smart game. It's not just, I just found something and I decided to do it right now. So the moment you find the product, you have to dig a little bit deeper. But we're not talking about it right now, even we want to, because we want to save your time and we don't want to hold you back. And we want to also put the intrigue for the next session. So Michael, thank you so much. Talk to you soon. And guys, under this video, all links, and you can click, sign up, and start using it today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.